Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of In the Kitchen with Harbor Park. I'm Corian and this is homemade beef jerky. So this is something I've been wanting to try for quite a while. My mom makes homemade beef jerky all the time and I know a lot of other people do. We do not have a dehydrator, so I've kind of always sat on it. But with summer being right now, full meals and hot meals just aren't doing it for me. So I like things that I can quick grab and go, things that I can eat cold, stuff like that. So I decided to venture into making my own homemade jerky. There's a couple different cuts of beef that you can get. I chose flank steak because that was what was at the store. But anything that is a leaner cut of steak would be great options for this, because you want to be able to have little fat on it and be able to cut it super thin. So we bought up 2 big pieces of flank steak. I made a marinade of coconut aminos, honey, ginger, and that was about it. Mixed it up, and then I cut the steak super thin, marinated it in there for about 30 to 60 minutes in the fridge. Then we took it out. You were supposed to pat it dry so that would cook faster, but I skipped that step. I took long bamboo skewers and I just used our oven. I set the oven to the lowest setting of 170. I skewered some of these and then I set them between the grates of the rack, and I put a foil on the bottom so that it would catch all the drippings and not ruin the stove. And then I just left the stove open a crack so that some of the steam and moisture could evaporate. It is a little bit hot in summer, but it worked out really well. We cooked it for about 5 hours that way in the oven and it came out. These are a little bit chewy. I prefer them that way. If you want them to be crispier, again, you can pat them dry before you put them in the oven, and you can cook them a little bit longer if you want to. Also works in a dehydrator, just takes a lot longer in the dehydrator. So grab up your steak, slice it, and then marinate it. It's delicious. I put some sesame seeds on there and it's ready to go. You can freeze whatever is left over or keep it in the fridge and then eat it throughout the week. So as always, check out the recipe below, hashtag us in the kitchen with Harbor Park, and let us know what you guys are cooking this summer. We'll see you next week.